بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, welcome to the Brent Mosque today in celebration of Her Majesty Queen's Diamond Jubilee. Haji Siddiq Sahab is a true testament today here to show the type of things the mosque really portrays: positivity, love, peace and respect for all and our culture. I'm now going to ask Haji Siddiq Sahab to come and welcome you and explain to us what it means to promote community cohesion and interfaith. Haji Siddiq Sahab. Thank you. Thank you.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to you. Firstly, I say thank you very much coming today, and I think we have a responsibility because we live in the UK and we have to respect law of the land and respect the Queen and the law. Therefore, we decided the Diamond Jubilee of respect for the Queen celebration we have to do in the mosque.
Thank you, Haji Siddiq Sahab. We're celebrating the Diamond Jubilee, and I can tell you, and there's true testament here you're watching, that our community diamonds are here to all say a few words to you. And when someone becomes the mayor of a borough or a city, it's a landmark achievement. That particular person is the #1 citizen of that borough. But now today I'm proud to stand here and ask the next man to address you, Councillor Asghar Butt. He is the leader of the council. Ladies and gentlemen, Asghar Butt.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for inviting me to this Diamond Jubilee celebration. As the previous speaker has said, it is a testament actually that our community is actually moving forward and that we are trying to truly engage and move our agenda forward apart from just being Muslims. We are now being part and parcel of the whole community, and we should be celebrating the fact that we are now taking part. And I just want to say, as I've only been elected leader of the council recently, it's been about 3 weeks now, and the scale of challenges that the council faces is immense. But it does not mean that we cannot deliver for the council and for the residents of Brent.
Thank you, leader of the council. Thank you very much. Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth is a very significant for us. For approximately 4 years, she was the Queen of Pakistan. Currently, she's Queen of Britain, and she's also the Queen of Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Similarly, she was also the Queen of Pakistan. And so we share very, very special understanding with Her Majesty the Queen. For that reason, we're now going to ask the next, our VIP guest, Nafeez Zakaria Saab, the former Deputy High Commissioner of Pakistan, and I believe he is now going to another country soon to take up to be a High Commissioner of another country. It's been a privilege and honour that he has served our community. Nafeez Zakaria Saab.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Distinguished mayors, councillors, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. It's always a pleasure to participate in the community's event, more so when it is organized for community cohesion, especially when you're in a foreign country representing your country and you see your countrymen, how they are actually merging or integrating themselves into the local community, into the society where they're living or they're putting up. I think this is a great feeling, which I can feel right now.
I'm going to ask our next speaker, Councillor Aslam Chowdhury, who doesn't need any introduction. He was the mayor only recently of this borough. Thank you.
Frankly, to celebrate Queen's Diamond Jubilee, it's not just because the poster is there. We truly mean it. We want people to understand it, that we are very much part of the society here. We want to live here. We want to live happily here. And we want to integrate society and young and female and vulnerable people and people of all kinds to come and enjoy it, be participative, take interest.
I'd like to ask Rabia, the youngest councillor, to say a few words and join us here on the top table, please. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. I'd like to begin by saying a very big thank you to the organisers of this event, who have put on a wonderful platform for us all to come together. I'm delighted to be here today with you all to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee of Our Majesty the Queen, who has led this nation in times of crisis, shown strength and stability when needed, and has been a beacon of hope and perseverance in times of both good and bad. In the last 60 years, Britain's place in the world has continued to change as we have had faced new threats, increasingly complex challenges, and the relentless evolution of science and technology. Throughout this global transformation, Her Majesty the Queen has been a constant and reassuring presence for Great Britain, both at home and overseas. We cannot underestimate the scale of change that has accompanied the Queen's reign. In Britain alone, she has watched as communities across the land have challenged previously conventional wisdom on racism, anti-Semitism, and more recently, Islamophobia. Britain has indeed become a more tolerant and cultured country under her watchful eye. As festivities go on up and down the country in this month of June, we are reminded of the Queen's steadfastness, hard work and dedication to our country over the last 60 years. Her reign has been one of unparalleled change. Our nation holds her in its heart, not just as the figurehead of an institution, but as an individual who has served this country with unerring grace, dignity, duty and decency. While the sands of culture shift and the tides of politics ebb and flow, Her Majesty has been a permanent anchor, bracing Britain against the storms, grounding us in certainty. And crucially, simultaneously, she has moved the monarchy forward. As the Prime Minister said in his speech, the Queen is a mirror of our nation, resilient, realistic, intelligent, curious, enterprising, innovative, and unswerving. This month, she has done what she does best. She has brought us together as a nation, and it is because of the fact that she does not represent one part of Britain, but all Britons from every faith, colour, background, gender, and age, that communities such as ours and others up and down the country hold her in such affection and regard. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Rabia, representing the Queen in its truest form. I would now like to ask the next leader of a party to come and say a few words, Mr. Councillor Paul Liverburn.
Good evening, everybody, or afternoon. It's a real pleasure to be here. I'm here with one of my colleagues, Councillor Barry Cheese, who is sitting down there. And it's really enjoyable for us to come and celebrate with you the Diamond Jubilee of Her Majesty the Queen. Now, I have, of course, been here before, and I am very well aware of the fantastic work that Mr. Siddiq and the committee of this mosque does for the community. And I echo everything that has been said by others in recognizing and acknowledging the important work that goes on here, both for the Muslim community, but just as importantly for the wider community.
Muhammad Sarwar Saab of the nation, a true legend, a gentleman of the press. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and very good evening to you all. I was not aware that I would be asked to say something about this evening. But as we all know that we are gathered here to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee of our Queen, we are celebrating. The reason is because we are part and parcel of the society. And she is our Queen. When there were so many invitations that I received to attend the events, I also decided what should I do to celebrate this occasion. I discussed it with the Sayyid Qamar Raza, and I think he is arranging another event to mark this occasion. But what I did, that I organized a meeting of my street people, my neighbors, and I told them what we should do. We should do something unique. They asked me, put the suggestion, and I told them that we should celebrate and arrange a street party. We did it on last Sunday. We took the photographs, we published in the newspaper. The paper was sent to the Buckingham Palace, the press section. And it is a matter of great pride as a Pakistani. I must say you that they acknowledged and they appreciated the gesture that we demonstrated in arranging a street party. And I got a call from them and a letter is coming to us. And it is not the success, or it is not a matter of pride only for me, but also my neighbors who are English guys, Pakistanis and others communities. But it is a matter of pride for all Pakistanis that I share with them.
The public. Thank you.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good evening to all of you. It certainly gives me great pleasure to be invited here at this such a wonderful event of Her Majesty the Queen's Diamond Jubilee here, and to see that we are celebrating in a mosque, certainly a unique event itself. And this is not the first time I've visited this mosque, and I really want to thank Chaudhry Siddique Sahab for inviting me here today to participate in this here. Brent is certainly a diverse borough, and Brent does a lot of different diverse community events, and certainly Brent Mosque I've seen being involved in a lot of different community events, whether it's a community cohesion event, whether it's a ladies special event, whether it's an Eid event, whether other culture events. I've seen it here, and today it's a testimony to Chaudhry Siddique Sahab for organising such a wonderful event here, and also for working really hard for the last 35 years, Chaudhry Siddique Sahab. You showed me need, and I really want to congratulate you for being the community champion. You certainly deserve that award. There's nobody better here than yourself deserving that award. I was reading in the paper, just the Nation paper the other day and all, and I really want to congratulate you, because whether it's working in the community, whether it's working in the business community, whether it's working through community cohesion, whether it's earthquake, floods in Pakistan, tsunami, anywhere else, it doesn't matter where it is. It don't have to be. If there is a cause, Chaudhry Siddique Sahab is right at the forefront of it. Really big round of applause for Chaudhry Siddique Sahab. I think it's really wonderful to have these sort of events, getting people together, because more we understand. Her Majesty the Queen certainly worked really hard for the last 60 years, and we're certainly proud of that. I'm really proud to be British on that basis and to be part of that. Her Majesty is also the head of the Commonwealth countries and all, and so she has certainly been working, and I think all of that work has certainly improved the community cohesion aspects of it. It's certainly improved a lot of those things that wouldn't have happened anywhere else. And that's why UK is certainly a great country to be. I'm really proud of that. We've certainly celebrated a lot of the street parties, as Mr. Server has said. Street parties are very, very important. It's about understanding each other. It's about knowing different cultures. It's about understanding different cultures. That doesn't mean you forget your own culture, your belief. That's quite important. But the more you understand about each other, the better cohesive community it is. But once again, thank you for the invitation, and I certainly hope you certainly achieve great heights, Mr. Sadiq, and keep up the work that you're doing with the community, and keep up doing these sort of events, especially in the mosque here, Brent Mosque. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Liaquat. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you the next Conservative Councillor, Mahbub Chaudhry Sahab. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters, and good evening to ladies and gentlemen. I have taken as a surprise that I have to say a few words, which is my pleasure to be here in a wonderful event which organized by Haji Sadiq Sahab. Haji Sadiq Sahab has always been a champion of the good work and good work for the community. And I wish there is more Haji Sadiq Sahab among our community, all over the UK.
I'd like now to move on to our next very, very important VIP guest here today, Syed Qamar Raza Sahab. He is the President of the Chamber of Commerce, and he does not need any introduction from me, as everybody in the community know him. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good evening, respected councillors, friends, sisters, brothers, colleagues. First of all, I'm thankful to Haji Sadiq Sahab. He invited us here to celebrate Queen Diamond Jubilee, which we are proud of. The Queen's services are known very well to all of us, to the whole world. She is not only the Queen for United Kingdom, she is Queen for, I can say, half the world. And we should participate, which we are doing, and we enjoy the celebrations, and we was part and parcel of those celebrations. So once again, I will end on this, we should take part and we celebrate this further. Thank you.
Thank you, Shah Sahab. I'd like to ask our next Councillor Sahab, who also was a mayor, former mayor, and has recently, this year, was awarded for his services to the Queen. Councillor Bhatti Sahab.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be with you this evening. I'm especially thankful to Councillor, the mayors, and the distinguished guests sitting on the main table, and also the audience. First of all, may I say thanks to Chaudhry Sadiq Sahab, who organized a wonderful Diamond Jubilee of Her Majesty Queen. You have all seen this whole week, there's so many celebrations going on, not only UK, but whole the world.
Chaudhry Shaukat Sahab, a businessman, to pay his tribute to Her Majesty the Queen. Thank you. Chaudhry Shaukat Sahab.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chaudhry Sadiq Sahab, Digar Hazrat, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It's a great honor and privilege to be here this afternoon. Sadiq Sahab, you're doing a wonderful event celebrating the Jubilee, Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth is, she's obviously a great lady,
and she's Queen of United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. So we really appreciate her services. She's given excellent service to the United Kingdom and to the world as well. Over the weekend, last weekend, we celebrated a lot of street parties and really enjoyed every bit. So once again, Siddiq Saab, it's a wonderful you celebrating this at Brent Mosque. And Siddiq Saab, we know you. You are an excellent personality. I known Siddiq Saab for the last 30 years, and I've seen you working so hard. Really appreciate your services. Anything I can do for you, we're there for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Maulana Zardani Saab is going to say a few words. Yes, sir? Thank you.
First and foremost, many congratulations to the mosque and the committee members, and especially the chairman of the mosque and Islamic Centre of Brent, Honourable Chaudhry Siddiq Saab Qibla, for arranging what I personally, as a religious cleric, also think is our integral duty, because this is how we are in every community that we go to.
Councillor Ahmed Shehzad Saab. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks very much indeed. All the speakers, and from various angles, they have appreciated Her Majesty the Queen's services towards ethnic minorities and toward this country. I won't take much of your time, but I just want to mention to you that our community has been recognized by the system, by the establishment, and by Her Majesty the Queen, and I received OBE in 2010 on behalf of you. This is an example. Various people here, you have seen councillors and mayors, and we have received titles of Sir, and many people have been appointed as the Lords in the House of Lords. Now, these are the things which we really and truly enjoy as a citizen of Britain. And not only that, the financial goodness has brought to our community by the stability of British financial system and the economy. It also, Her Majesty the Queen has contributed a great deal towards it. And I can tell you that I do citizenship ceremonies now and then, and when I stand there and give those certificates, 20, 30 certificates, after 30 certificates, you start feeling faint, you start feeling tired. And I admire her courage that she stands on her feet for hours and hours, and almost twice, thrice a week. It is a great lady, she's a great lady, and she got a great, she enjoys her duties and her job, and we salute her, her encouragement and the stability she has given to this country. So I just ask you, please put your hand together for her. I thank all those people, media, who has come here in a great numbers. We're very grateful to you. All the councillors and all the organizations, and also community leaders. Mashallah, there are quite a few today. And also Shahzada Hayat Saab, who've been our state secretary, excellent state secretary. Deputy High Commissioner Saab, I'm very grateful to you. Maulana Shah Jamil Saab and Maulana Yazdi Saab. And also I have apology from our MP, Sarat Haida. With that, I say to you that long live the Queen, and thank you for coming. Right, are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Right, everybody took a picture? You want to take?